welcome back to Flex Form. I'm Shan, and today we're here in the beautiful Jaya Aerial Lab in Lisbon, Portugal, filming this class. Today we will be doing a hip opening flexibility routine. Okay, so it's good for all levels because you can just adapt things to be within your range of movement, but we're going to be doing a lot of active mobility, a lot of working with our tension and releasing of our muscles, so we can also strengthen while increasing our range of movement through our hips. Okay, our hips do store a lot of emotions and a lot of tension, so releasing them can be a bit more of an intense stretching routine than, say, doing our shoulders and our back. So it's great to really channel your breathing in this class and also just try to take it at your own pace. Thank you for being here. Let's get straight into it. Let's start by moving our full body. So I'm going to take some energy all the way from my feet all the way up to my arms. So reaching my arms up over my head. I'm going to lift up onto my toes, reaching up through my fingertips, trying to really lengthen up through my spine and send this energy all the way into my fingers. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Now I'm going to relax my feet, open my chest and shoulders. Now really stick my chest out, bring my elbows down, and I'm slowly bringing my chest down towards the floor, keeping my legs nice and straight. At the bottom, I can round my spine and slowly roll back up to standing. Okay, let's repeat. So taking my energy up, lifting onto my toes, up through my fingertips, trying to feel the stretch up through my spine and through my shoulders. Good, now relax my feet, open my chest and shoulders, looking up, slowly taking my weight forwards, over my toes. Good, rolling up, nice and slow from your lower back, middle, upper, and your shoulders. One last time, so reaching up through your fingertips, onto your toes. Feel that elongation up through your spine. Relax your feet, open your chest and shoulders. Good, pull your arms down, your elbows towards your hips, leaning forward to fold. Good, and then slowly rolling up through your spine. Beautiful. All right, shake it out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna come straight down onto the floor. So find a space that is nice and comfortable. Okay, we're going to lay on our back. So use your knees just to support your spine to roll down nice and slowly to find the floor. Okay, we're going to do some movement of our hips today. So I'm going to use my hands to support me. Try to close this gap that's between my spine and the mat. So try to close my ribs so my back is nice and flat. All right, arms can support me here. I'm going to lift my left leg up towards the ceiling. Okay, from here, I'm now going to open my hip out to the side. I want to keep my glutes both pressed along the floor and both shoulders onto the floor. So I'm just going as far as my body allows me to, and then taking my leg at this height down away from my body. Good. You can see my toes are facing the sides. Now I'm going to rotate my leg back to face the ceiling. This movement comes from my hip, and then bring my leg straight back on top. Okay, so you go as far as you can without letting your pelvis tip to the side. So both glutes down, arms to support. Leg goes out to the side as far as your body will allow you. Great, from here we take it down away from our body. Good, at the base now we're going to turn our foot and our leg back up towards the ceiling and lift our leg up. Good, take this nice and slow so you can really feel your hip rotation and assess your range. Good, take the leg down. Good, let's rotate toes towards the ceiling and lift your leg up. Beautiful. And 4. Leg goes down. Rotate and up. Good, and 5. Down. Toes up to the ceiling. Okay, before we swap legs, we'll do the reverse. So keep your foot flexed, take the foot down away from your body, but don't touch the floor. So here it's important to keep this connection between your pelvis and your core so your back stays flat. Now we're going to turn our toes out to the side, so feel your hip rotate to the side. Bring your leg up along the side of your body and then into the middle. Okay, leg goes down, rotate so your toes face out, leg comes up to the side and in through the middle. Good, and 3, toes out, up to the side, through the middle, and 4, Toes to the side. Good, back through the middle. Last one. You should feel it really warm, quite deep in your hip joint. Toes out to the side, take it up, and through the middle. Good, all right, bend that leg, shake it out if you need to. You can hug your knee into your chest. Okay, we'll swap our legs. So now our right leg will go up towards the ceiling, repeating the same movement. So make sure both of your glutes are on the floor, both of your shoulders are there. Use your hands to stabilize. So leg goes directly down to the side. Yeah, now take it down along the floor without touching the ground. Rotate from your hips so your toe goes back to the ceiling and leg up. Okay, let's repeat. Down to the side, keep it at this height, all the way down. Now rotate so your toes are up and through the middle. Good. And 3. Toes up. And 4. Good. And 5. Up through the middle. Okay, now reversing. So our leg goes straight down away from us. Try not to relax it on the floor. We are working our active mobility. So now our hip will rotate out, so our toes go out to the right side. Leg comes up to the right and back through the middle. Good, down, rotate to the right, lift up to the right and through the middle. Good, and 3. And 4. Good, and 5. Whee. Yay, good. All right, give your leg a hug. It's very deep, obviously, and work within your range. Your leg doesn't have to be as close to the floor as mine was. Okay, assess how your hips are feeling. You should feel, because we move them in both directions while actively holding our legs up. So it's really great because we also rotated them. Okay, the next exercise we'll do will be on our wrists. So if you have any restrictions or stiffness through your wrists, let's just quickly open them up before we spend some time there. So I'm going to just be rolling my wrists like this in fist position, going inwards. Good, let's change direction. Let's go out. Good, I'm going to have my palms facing up. I'm going to open my fingers and close them. Open, close. Just bring some strength into our hands and our fingers. Good. Beautiful. Okay, now from your knees, we're going to place our hands onto the floor this way and just put some weight forwards and back. Okay, so forwards. Be gentle with yourself. You have your knees to take most of your weight. Just feel some warming up in your wrists. Cool. Beautiful. All right, give them a little shake out. We know that they've got some blood flowing now and they're ready to be holding our bodies. All right, we're going to come first into a downward dog facing position. So position your hands underneath your shoulders, open your fingers as wide as possible. I'm going to take my feet the same width as what my hands were. So hip width, shoulder width apart. Okay, from here I'm going to send my hips up towards the ceiling, push my weight back. So I'm opening my shoulders and trying to connect my heels towards the floor here. Good, so I want to kind of create this space around my neck and shoulders, but try to push my weight backwards into my heels. This is quite intense for our hamstrings, so let's walk our feet here just to get settled into the position. So walking, walking, walking. Push one heel into the mat at a time, trying to extend that leg. Good, you can gently move your hips from side to side also. Okay, let's bring both of those heels back in contact. Try to push your chest open. Push your hips up to the ceiling. Okay, the first movement we're going to do is lift our left leg off of the floor and up towards the sky. It's called three-legged dog. So lifting it up as high as you can. It doesn't matter if it's super high or just off of the floor. Just lifting, but try to keep that weight pushing back in your heel, so you're stretching your hamstring that's still on the floor. Good. Okay, now the transition, I'm going to bring my shoulders forward, back over my wrist, engage my core. This leg that was lifted, I'm going to take it 90 degrees to the side. Okay, from here, I'm now going to push my hips down towards the floor and try to open my hip in this 90-degree position. So I'm pushing my hips down, and if it's comfortable for you, try to open your chest, looking up towards the ceiling. Amazing. Okay, now re-engage the strength. So I have to pull my ribs and core back in, push the weight through my shoulders, take this leg back into my three-legged dog. Maybe it will go a little bit higher this time. Good. Okay, similar movement, but now my leg will go underneath my body. So it's going to the opposite side, 90 degrees under my body, over to the side. Okay, this will now stretch a nerve down the outside of our leg. Let's push our hips slowly towards the floor. If you can, open your chest. Good. Okay, re-engage the strength, push into your shoulders, core, bring this leg back through. Good, back into your three-legged dog. See if you can push closer to the mat this time. Lift that leg a little bit higher. Good, okay, in this exercise, we're going to pull our leg forward. It's going to step on the outside of our left hand. So we're in like an open lunge. Now I'm going to relax my leg on the floor at the back and push my hip down into an open lunge position. Okay, from this shape, the hand that is right next to my foot, I'm going to open it up towards the ceiling and do a position called the fallen lunge. So I'm going to rotate my body towards my leg. In turn, I'm rolling from being on my leg to the side of my leg. Okay, so I'm rolling that hip, trying to push it open and to the side. Good, let's come back to where we were. Re-engage the shoulder position. Push back into your three-legged dog. Da-da-da. Good, you might be going a bit deeper now. Good, okay, the last position in this sequence, we're going to bend our top leg, and so we can open our hip out to the side. Good, now a little extension. If you're not comfortable with this, just stay in this position. But if you feel safe on your wrists, if you feel safe in this position, we're going to go over to our right side so that our left foot is reaching for the floor. As soon as our toes touch the floor here, we can release that opposite hand, push our chest and shoulders open, and reach towards our fingertips. Good, let's reach back over to our mat, bring our leg back. Good, let's connect our feet together. Visit one last downward facing dog here. Good, and then back onto your knees and down into your child's pose. So fold your hips down towards your ankles, relax your arms here. You might need to roll your wrists out, move your fingers. Good, see how your hip is feeling. Good, and we are going to repeat this with our other leg. Okay, so when you're ready, coming back up onto your hands, position your hands under your shoulders, your feet hip width apart. Let's send it into our downward facing dog. Good. Okay, this time our right leg will go up into our three-legged dog. Try to keep your chest pushing towards the floor. Good, okay, shift our weight forward into our high plank. Leg goes 90 degrees out to the right side. We push our hips down towards the floor. If possible, open your chest and your shoulders. Okay, re-engage your shoulders and your core, pulling up,
leg back into your three-legged dog, so up in the air. Push your left heel down, really elongate that opposite hamstring. Okay, now our leg will go underneath, so 90 degrees to the left, slide our foot under. If you can, slowly letting your hip come down towards the floor, open your chest and shoulders. Okay, let's take it back. Back to your three-legged dog. Back to your three-legged dog. Good, okay, now forwards. Bring this foot onto the outside of your right hand. Let your back leg relax, push into your open lunge position. Okay, now our right arm, the same one as next to our leg, will open up towards the ceiling. I'm going to twist my chest towards this knee and trying to go from being on my back knee to on the side of my leg to a fallen lunge position. You should stretch up the side of your body, side of your hip. Good, okay, back to your lunge. Tuck your back toe under, let's send it back into your three-legged dog. Good, ready for this final position. Let's bend our top leg, open your hip. Good, so either staying in this shape or leaning over to the next one. We're going to slowly fold to the left side. Foot goes to the floor. Reach our arm up over our head, push your hips up, looking towards your hand. Good, back to your plank. Three-legged dog, back to your downward facing dog. Last moment here to stretch into your hamstrings, open your shoulders. Good, let's bring our knees down to the mat. Fold down into your child's pose, arms along. Relax your pelvis and your hips over your ankles. And assess how you're feeling here. Give your wrists a little massage if they need. Nice work, guys. Well done. Cool. All right, coming back up onto your mat. This next exercise will be a bit of a tension and release to release our hamstrings. So we're working with our hamstrings and the rotation of our hips at the same time. So first we're going to start just in a basic forward fold position. So our legs are out in front of us. For some people, this is already starting to stretch, which is totally fine because the movement we are going to be doing is opening our legs from our hips. We're going to try to rotate them. So our knees and our toes will try to face open. Okay, so my heels are staying together. I'm trying to open my toes and my knees, and this rotation is coming right up from my hip. Okay, so this is a tension exercise, and then as we relax, we close them, we relax our legs, and then we try to see if we can fold more in front. Okay, so let's sit up nice and tall. You can pull your glute muscle to the side so you can feel your sit bones on the mat. Okay, let's start by having our shoulders over our hips, and the goal is to lean forward so it's our stomach going towards our legs, not our shoulders. Okay, so let's walk our hands in front, find your range. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you are, but try to relax your neck and your shoulders. Okay, so start feeling the stretch here, whether you're all the way down or at your maximum. Okay, so we're going to open our hips. So we're rotating our legs to face more to the sides. Ready? 3, 2, 1, open them and squeeze in this shape. Keep that lean forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now relax your legs. Try to relax and exhale, leaning more forward. You'll feel as you rotate your legs, there comes a stretch kind of down your glutes and the sides of your hips as well from the active rotation. Okay, let's go again. Ready? So 3, 2, 1, trying to rotate your legs outwards, squeezing from your hips and your glutes to hold for 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, relax your legs. See if you can step your hands further in front. Good, we'll do one more of this exercise. So ready? 3, 2, and 1. Open from your hips. Try to push your feet out to the side. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, exhale. Relax your legs, walk your fingers further in front of you. Good, you might still be up here. Relax your neck and shoulders and assess how that feels all through your lower back and the backs of your hamstrings. Good, and slowly rolling up. Good, I hope you feel okay. Good, if you need to shake your legs out, we're going to repeat this exercise in a straddle position. So I will open my legs to a comfortable straddle position for me. It doesn't have to be too wide, we want them more in front of us. Okay, again, adjust my glutes and my hamstring muscles so I can feel my sit bones on the floor. Keeping my shoulders over my pelvis to make sure my spine is straight. Okay, now I can start leaning forward, but with this straight position in my body, my stomach is going towards the floor, not my shoulders. Okay, so let's walk our hands in front. Let's walk our fingers as far forward as possible for you. Okay, the same exercise we are doing, but as our legs are open, we're trying to think about pushing our knees to go backwards. Okay, so this is coming from our hips. So really squeeze your glutes to pull your legs open on both sides. And then as you relax, try to relax everything in your upper body as well so you can step your hands down further, okay? So let's find this position. Ready? We're going to start with our leg rotation. So 3, 2, 1, and let's squeeze our legs, pull them back as much as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, relax those glutes, relax your legs. Let's take 1 step forward. Try to lean forward in your body, relax your neck and shoulders. Good. Okay, ready again? So 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Rotate your knees back for 5, 4, 3, and 2, 1, and relax. Exhale, try to release any tension through your hips and your upper body. Take your hands forward again. Good, we have one last one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and rotate your knees back. Squeeze your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Exhale, relax everything in your legs. Relax your glutes. Try to relax your neck and your shoulders, walking your hands more in front as far as you can go. And relax here. Try to relax your neck and shoulders. Okay. Hopefully you could feel with each release then, you had a little bit more range in your body as your body relaxed into position. Good. Oh, so nice. Okay, use your hands. Let's walk ourselves back into the middle. Da, 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 da. Good. Using your hands, bring your knees into the center again. Feet on the mat. Let's roll our hips out, so hands behind. Just roll your hips from side to side. Amazing. All right, well done guys, you made it through another hip session. Like I said at the start of class, your hips can hold a lot of tension, a lot of stress and emotions, so releasing your hips or doing any sort of flexibility training should be done with a lot of care and attention to detail, because it is a really, it's the center of our body, it's the pivotal point for all these joints connecting together that we use in everyday activities. So a lot of this tension and stress is stored in this area. When you're stretching it out, really allow your body to relax in each position, but make sure you're doing things safely. So check out any of my other videos on my FlexForm channel. I've got lots of hip-related exercise, lots of hamstrings, splits exercises, and also a lot of things about your upper body postural things. I'll see you in another class, and thank you for coming today, and I hope your hips are feeling nice, relaxed, and open.